Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Wizardry 8. As you can see, still YouTube only, but maybe one day we will solve the issue. Anyways, if you have been following Wizardry 8 lately, like the hottest news, DFortae is trying a solo Ironman with his fair rules, right? I need to jump on that bandwagon. This is just so interesting. I haven't been able to watch all of his streams since he started, but there have been some nice attempts, and I would really like to do that. And like the biggest thing there is, the biggest difference to what I would normally do is that he is absolutely against holding back leveling up. So we will be instantly leveling up, okay? We will adopt this rule. And additionally, I will try to go for no stealth. I mean, DFortae did a lot of attempts with like non-stealth characters, but I think lately he was doing some rogue levels for stealth. So we will for now try to not do stealth, right? We will try without stealth, and we will see how that goes. So expect probably a lot of deaths, but it's okay. Legolas, how are you doing? And Darlog, of course. Yeah, of course I got inspired. What are you saying? Run is possible without stealth? Of course it's possible. Priest level 3, I think priest level 3 is like a really good idea. I was thinking about it. I was thinking either lord, but I don't like it. I don't like lord that much. I think fighter is a better lord at the start. And lord doesn't become relevant as a lord until you are at least level 8 or more. And then it's like relatively too late, right? Plus you need more levels for the guardian angel. I think priest into lord is not bad at all, and Darlog, I was definitely thinking about it. But before we go that way, let's see what we can make for a character. I was thinking maybe, yeah, I was already doing some testing and I failed hard. Maybe we could try the fighter approach. Maybe we could try the fighter approach. Because I think like Guardian Angel is like a super good spell, right? And the thing is, if you go for a Priest 3, then you have power level 1 Guardian Angel, and then you need 5 more Lord levels until you get to a Guardian Angel level 2, which means you are level 8, and that's absolutely acceptable. It's absolutely acceptable, right? At level 8 to have Guardian Angel 2, and you can do some farming with that. But let's start with the fighter. You are already in Arnica, which means you have killed Gregor at level 8 or something like that. I mean, you can skip in Arnica Road easily, right? Could you do it in Mace? I mean, the thing about the Mace is, at the start of the game, you have no access to any good weapons, so a Mace is just as good as a sword, right? So you can do it with a Mace. But then you get no real upgrade for a long time, and that's the problem, right? The problem is you get no real mace upgrade in Arnica. And basically what you rely upon as a lord, at least, is that you get Bloodlust. Bloodlust is like a super good weapon, even for a fighter. It's the best weapon you can get, right? You need to train your spells, and the thing is, Darlog, you need to instantly level up. Gregor got webbed. Yeah, that works on Ironman. 9 out of 10 times Gregor gets webbed on Ironman, right? The problem is, if you get level 3 as a priest, I mean, you could also think about like fighting without killing monsters, right? Then you get no experience, and you can level you cannot level up if you get no experience, right? But I consider this as like a walk around, like ignoring the rules a little bit, right? And this is not the spirit of the game, right? So you can't really train on level 3 as a priest. Gregor got webbed. Yeah, that's not gonna get replicated, don't you worry. Let me see how a fighter looks like. Because I have seen DFortae get to like level 8 in the monastery, and it didn't seem to be like that crazy difficult. Like if you get, of course, unlucky at the start, you are done, but he managed to get to like these levels relatively often. So I think this is doable, and if you can do it with a fighter, I want to see how high of a dexterity we can start with on a non-stealth character, and then the fighter is of course the best choice. So one of the best fighters is of course Lizardman. But Lizardman has 67 dexterity, which means we would need 11 levels. That's a lot. I was hoping we can get like 70 plus dexterity. What about a Dracon? Dracon is 70 dexterity, which means... Oh, sorry, 10 more levels, right? 11 levels on the previous one, which is level 12. This means 10 more levels, which means level 11 for a reflection. And you get AoE. I think this is like a favorite of mine so far. Are there any other options? Like, Elf sucks as a fighter because you have no strength, so you also have no dexterity. Hobbit has a chance? Hobbit is 69. Yeah, that's like 67. There's no difference. You could even go like fighter and later on get 3 levels of a bishop or a priest, get your guardian angel and switch back to fighter. As long as you train enough divine, which is doable, I guess. You can keep casting guardian angel on higher power level, right? Because I think fighter, you still keep getting spellcaster levels. You get like a small penalty, lower than a hybrid, but you still keep getting spellcaster levels. You just can't train your spells. So Hobbit is a worse Dracon in my eyes. I mean, you get worse resistances. Right? As a Dracon, you get better resistances. This is irrelevant. What about a cat? What about a cat fighter? 60, yeah, that sucks, right? So that's not, there's not even a question. Like, if we go fighter, we go Dracon. I don't think I need to try the other ones. Yeah, this is going to be less. So, and a dwarf, 65 is... We get some damage resistance, which I think it only starts to matter once you keep getting like high hits. And that's not the start of the game. At the start of the game, it seems to me that I'm not sure how it rounds, but DFortae, when he fought as a fighter, he would still get hit for full 6 damage on a 6 damage roll. Which means whatever his damage resistance was, and it was not much, it wasn't like rounding down the damage. It was either rounding it fair, which in the end meant nothing, or it was rounding it up, and that means like no damage resistance at all if you don't get hit for like 20 damage. Or 20 hit points, right? So I think like a Dracon fighter is a starting option. We get the best dexterity we can, and once we get to level 11, we are basically done with armor class, right? We just need to train the reflection. We also get 80 vitality, which is a lot of hit points, right? Like, vitality is a hit point multiplicator in this game. So the base is 45 vitality, then you get like times 1, and then depending on your vitality you get like a multiplication. So here 60 is already higher than it should be, than it could be. Like if you look at a human, right? Human is a base, then you get 18 hit points, and I think fighter gets like how many hit points do you get? Do you get like 12 hit points per level, or is it less? Or is it... I don't know what the number is. I don't know what the multiplicator for the level 1 is. But you get like less hit points per level than level 1, of course, right? But being or 50 vitality, which is baseline for the fighter, so maybe it's 17 what you get. I don't know. Dracon already gets you to 19 because you get 10 more vitality, and then it gets to 22 at... Actually, it starts getting 21 at 68, right, and 22 at 75 already. But of course, the more base you have, the more you can multiply. So even the 5 you get over 75 have an effect, right? But maybe we could like think about 75 vitality. I mean, stamina is also super important. That's why strength is a must, not because you just have to like carry items and do damage, but you also need some stamina. But we could think about putting these 5 points into something else. I don't think there is like it makes a lot of sense to do like putting too much thought into it right now. Fighter class is endgame once you max spells and want to berserk. Yeah, of course, right? Oh, Darlock, I still have to see your stream. Am I even subscribed to you? I know I'm subscribed to pretty much every of my viewers, which got like offered to me by YouTube, but it might be that I am not subscribed to you. If you ever even streamed, I don't know if you are joking or not. So I was always doing this +1 senses. I'm not sure if it's relevant, but let's do it. Why not? I mean, we could even go to 35 senses, hoping that we can find some of the invisible items, but I don't think that's the case. But I think we will find more invisible items with 31 senses than with 30 senses. Darlock's Cave. I will check it out. Intelligence is for training close combat, ranged combat, right? Speed doesn't really matter. Senses gives you more initiative than speed. We could get +1 speed to like get +1 initiative compared to 40, I guess. But I don't think I want initiative that much. But let's probably do it. It might save us here and there. Because mostly we'll be fighting with the run command, right? And we could either do more vitality. I mean, we are missing... Yeah, let's probably just do this. We are missing 21 points, which means 7 levels. We could even go dexterity vitality for Iron Skin. I don't think Iron Skin is good at all. I think Iron Skin is like a total waste, but we do get more stamina. This way we max our stamina while maxing dexterity. We could of course go piety for even more stamina, but I don't think that makes any sense. Let's just try this. Let's try this. Let's go male. Because we are a fighter, we don't really care about stamina. Let's go male. Of course, this is terrible, right? 3 close combat. And I think the best way would be to like try to train shield. Like instead of training stealth, we will be training shield. We will hope for a round shield ASAP. Like if we don't find a round shield, it's probably a restart. If it's not like in the chest at the start or at the first slime, then without a round shield, we could try to get to the shopkeeper. I'm not sure if he's selling, if Bors is selling round shields. But if we don't get like a round shield, then it's we can scrap this, right? But let's hope for the best luck. Let's go. What are we going to be? Laid back. We have to be super laid back for this. But probably not the muddy water. Our names? No, this is plural. Let's go muddy waters. Let's do this. Real Ironman is setting up Wizardry 8 to stream. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Yeah, we add this character and we start the game, right? Expert, Ironman. And let's call it a Cut Lord. So we are of course... Oh, we got extra spawn, that's great. Yeah, we got like nothing. We got ammunition, which is great, but... Do we even spear? I mean, we have like a buckler from the start. We have the best armor we can get as a fighter, right? I mean, you can get better shoes, I believe, with some classes. But this is +5. We are hoping for a fast helm, better shoes shouldn't be a problem. I mean, there are some shoes, but they are hidden, right? Let's see what the spawn is over here. It looks like 2 crabs, like this is the best thing you can get. And they are small, so we can maybe even get some damage. We cannot open range, but we can open with the breath. We can open with the breath, which is like a huge thing. We can breathe now. And then we defend once. Okay, we don't defend, we just fight. This is actually a big crab. They seem to be smaller when I was looking. Okay, it was a small crab after all. Okay, they were small, The problem is, we got little training for a lot of experience. Which means we are leveling up too soon. We are leveling up way too soon, right? I think we killed these 3 crabs and we are level 2. And this is not the best thing ever. The way to kill these is probably just to breathe and run. And we get 0 training out of that. We have a lot of hit points. I mean, the strategy behind a Lord, which I think is like a clever one, of course, is to try to use your regen. But if you just have more hit points from the start, then it can outweigh the regen, right? Because the more hit points you have, compared to a Lord, the more damage the Lord even has to take before his regen even gets him to the same hit points, effective hit points as the fighter, right? Yeah, I think 3 is too much. I think the idea is to get them inside and find them one by one, right? And the problem is, I'm not sure we can even we can run away from them. So I think we are going to fight the oozes. We will be hoping for small oozes, because right now it's about it's about survival, right? This is about survival. Once we get like 1 or 2 more levels, then it's about training. This is a small one. This is a middle one. I will breed once. Okay, we killed one. That's great. I think we can position ourselves here in a way that only one can come, depending on the positional luck. This means they will get 1 more attack, but it's okay. Yeah, this will strike. Okay, they didn't get the attack. Look, if it works like this, then it's 2 at a time. But the first one worked directly, so it was 1 at a time. They are actually large enough to block themselves, even if the corridor is like really large. So we should be able to win this. So one thing I did not do is I did not increase any artifacts, and now I realized it was like a huge mistake, because I will also not be doing the single item identification, because this is also what DFortae doesn't do, so he also considers as a cheating, I guess. So I don't want to do that. This has to be like DFortae rules, right? Exactly what I just did, right? This is probably small healing, right? But we should probably even equip some. I may even try to use the spear, but I don't think it's a good idea. So now we have like a free exit. It's like actually not really free, because once the crabs are inside this corridor, they will not be able to find a way out, right? Unless they like run away in combat again. But if need, we can retreat from them. That's super important.
Something stirs.
And we have the level up, of course, right? So we might not even need to retreat. So we will level up here. Now the question is, do we... So look at that. We got 11 hit points, which means the game at the start gives you double the hit points, right? You get like 11 hit points, probably 9 hit point base for a fighter, plus 9 because you are level 1, because you just started the game, and then 9 per level, multiplied by the vitality modificator, right? So if you increase vitality now, we might even get a hit point there, yeah. So the question is, do we want to maximize strength or do we want to maximize hit points? Strength means chance to hit, damage, carry capacity, stamina. Hit points means more hit points. The question is, does fighter need more hit points? Is this even worth it? We have increased our hit points from the base, which would be right now 27, I guess, to 33, which is 6. This is 2/3 of a level, right? It's like 2 per level. 2 hit points per level, right? We are getting 11 instead of 9. And this is already by investing 30 points into a vitality. Or 25 because fighter is base 50, right? Plus whatever I put there over that. So that's like we can do 2 more hit points per level if we max vitality. Or we can do strength, which we will max a little bit sooner. We will get more chance to hit, and I think I will go strength. I think I will go dexterity strength here. I think I maxed my vitality -1. I get my multiplicator, maybe 70. Maybe I should have stopped whenever I got the 22 at 75 vitality. But I got some extra stamina for that. I think I will go like this now. Yeah, we need DFortae's rulebook. I think his rule for a long time was also no stealth. But I think he had too many bad... he dies too many times and he just realized without stealth it's too risky. So the question is, do we shield And I think I should not have put points into shield on the start. I think shield I can relatively easily train. I will show you how. I should have put points into artifacts, so I get 6 artifacts at least. And maybe even some mythology. Because you want to know the hit points, right? I think we need to do some artifacts. We have no way to generate money to like buy scrolls and just like use rest all scrolls or stuff like that, which is like a way to train artifacts. On the other hand, do we even care? Isn't survival like the most important thing ever right now? Now let's do some artifacts. Our intelligence and senses are terrible. Let's try to get this to like 12 or at least 6, and then just stop. And then we will find a way to power train this with scrolls. Whatever. On the yeah, let's do this. Let's do it like this. It's okay. It's okay. Oh! I forgot. I need them to get neutral again. I forgot they are there. Captain Chaotic. Early in the run. The start over. We had such a huge lag on the spawn and on the fight. I'm not starting over. It's not a huge mistake, you know. I mean, I have not found a single item I care about. So, let's go.
Worthy opponents.
With a little bit of luck, one of them will stay behind the door, and after the first kill, they will not even come. Okay, they will come. Ah, they have too little. They have too little hit points. This is actually terrible because that means I get like little training. And I'm already level 3. Like, look at that. This is actually terrible. So we are not allowed to identify the stones one by one. And also we will not be able to find the other stones here and the stones on the other side. I will definitely be using Bloodlust Legolas. That's just a huge improvement. Yeah, we might need to find a lot of items to even get +1 to artifacts. Of course, I will get to artifact 6 once I level up, which I should be doing, right? Let's not forget about that. So, this will allow me to identify slightly harder items. Otherwise, we improve our weapons. And we still have no shield training at all. Maybe I should like try to... No, I will show you how you can train shield. This is actually quite simple. And we can identify this now. We light heal, we can now identify. Because we have 6 artifacts. We got no damage. Yeah, we are getting 11 per level. So 75 was enough. Maybe I should have increased my senses or my intelligence with the 4 points just to try to improve the speed of learning. But shield is also strength, dexterity, and right now I only care about sword and shield. Close combat is of course important, but sword and shield mostly. So we have to be a little bit careful, of course. This is Ironman after all. Maybe I should switch to the... Yeah, this is great. Maybe I should switch to the other combat mode. But for now, let's go continuous. I don't want to pull the other slime, right? So I just have to be careful about that. Like the big one. The big one has to stay where it is. But that should not be a problem. Once this gets a little bit down, this must be like a level. Yeah, this is still like a spawn from the start of the game. 1 level, 1 enemy. Of course, right now, level 3, we are at a point where a lot of nasty things can spawn. Give me a lot of misses and even more no damages, because then I get more training. And hit me a lot, right? Hit me a lot. Okay, we hit it twice. That's something. We got sword in close combat, that's great. We didn't get shield. Do we even want to rest? I think we want to rest, of course. We have no natural regen. Like a lord right now would be such a cheat, right? With the regen. But I think fighter has fighter is better. Fighter is better than a lord, in my opinion. At some point we have to be careful on the beach as well, because we will be able to spawn the venom crabs, and the venom crabs are too dangerous. I mean, we can breed them down maybe, but
Worthy opponents.
I wasn't paying attention, but it's level 1, so we should be fine. We are still cleaning up the stuff that spawned while we were resting as a level 1, or even spawned at the start of the game, whatever. Yeah, I should be more careful here. This is very, very risky, what I'm doing right now. It's very rare that the enemies come down here, but they do come down here. And that's why resting in this hallway is usually not a good idea, because you can get interrupted. So let's hope there is nothing now. Okay, we are free. So the idea here with the shield training is... And it would be easier if I had like a... If I had a ranged weapon. Because right now I cannot say if it sees me or not. Actually, you want to be a little bit lower, right? You want to be like this. Now it can shoot me, and maybe I can even get a little bit down. And the idea is that none of the projectiles gets through, right? That it gets blocked by the walls. And the question is, does this train shields or does it not train shield? I think it trains shield, because I am getting already... I already got +2 shield, right? I got 15 from one of the fights, and now I'm already at 17. I wonder if I can get even more... I think I can get a little bit slightly to the right and down. Like, just let's not overdo this, right? But the more perfect you position yourself, the higher the chance that the projectile hits the center. He has to do like a perfect shot to hit me. And the chances are so low. Imagine doing this as a lord. If you do this as a lord, you can do this until it gets unconscious. And then you just have to be careful, because if it gets unconscious, it can happen that it will run away afterwards. But I don't think so. I think it will just keep attacking. Yeah, as a lord, this would be infinite training. 21. This is so fast! This is so fast! Okay, unconscious. But I think it will keep shooting. Of course, this is also a way to kill it, right? You reduce it to as little stamina as possible. And... then you can relatively reliably kill it. Yeah, this is how you play this game, guys. This is how you play this. How are we doing? 24. At 25 we get +1 armor class. At 50 we get +2, but only if we find a round shield, right? Yeah, the combat started anew. The combat stopped because it was unconscious for too long. But that doesn't mean anything. I'm on a continuous. But I think I'm gonna be running now because
But my mind remains clear.
that's a lot of damage. I mean, it does 6 at most. And I'm a little bit afraid that now that it is moving, well, it's full unconscious, so it should not be really moving at all. Shield to 25. So we are now at +1 from shield skill. We did not find a round shield though. Maybe before I do too much of funny things, maybe I should try to get around shield. Because if I do like a lot of shield training and then I don't find the shield, then why was I doing the shield training, right? When I will restart the character, because without equipment we have no chance. I'm not sure if the noxious slime will return to its location. Or if it starts wandering. I guess it depends on where it is right now. How far from the starting point it got, if there is like a connection. If it starts wandering again, it doesn't matter. I showed you how the training is done, and if I have to restart the character, I will do it properly. Preferred weapon is like if you stay a fighter, then sword and a shield is the best option by far. Mostly because of the weapon progression. Otherwise, I would always get like an extended weapon. Yeah, look at it, it moved now. I can always get it back, right? I can always get it back. That's like not a big deal. I should probably do that. I should probably try to get it back because this is not optimal. That means I need to like go to the other room and try to get it to its to the previous position. Right, try to get it over here and then we can hello someone. Hydra shield would be of course the best, but I'm fine with a round shield. Let's try to get it like a little bit closer, right? I mean, there is no point getting this, I guess, for sale. Yeah, this is enough, this is enough. It is better if it's like at the side. Right now I just don't want to... Actually, why am I not fighting it? I should be fighting it. I should be fighting the... I should be fighting this thing. I think this counted as skipping enemies, right? So we should be fighting. We got 25 shield. We will live with that. Okay? And if I restart... this is bad. I might need to run away. If I restart the character, I will do it differently. I just wanted to show you. Okay, here we go. And we are level 4. That's like the worst thing ever that can happen to us. How close is that? Yeah, that's the problem with the fighter, right? You get so much experience, so many level ups. So this is what I hate to do, level up to 4. But we have no other choice. And of course, if you are not a lord, then whenever you level up,
has returned.
And you need to rest after a fight, you will be spawning high level enemies, right? So that's terrible. As a lord, you don't need to rest. I mean, of course enemies will spawn, but you don't need to rest, right? So you have like a little bit more control over that. Okay, I guess we just go with whatever comes. Level 4 that is. Sword and close combat, and the question is I mean, I'm pretty sure I can manipulate the game in a way where I can keep training the shield like just like I did to 250 if I need to. Apparitions, yeah, fear. That means a knockout, right? Apparitions can knock you out through fear. I think we will try to get artifacts to... We should try to get mythology to something. Or we will be running with 0 mythology around. We should try to get artifacts to like 12. Yeah, let's do this. Let's use this as a base. And of course we cannot find anything. Before they already found out when he tried his dwarves and dragons, and I'm not sure what else he had for races. With 30 senses, this is not gonna give you any items, which sucks, right? You can identify these, sadly only all at once. And we are level 4, so I think we will be going for the other slime. And should not be a problem at all. And then we are hoping for a shield from the chest, right? Have you seen that stamina regen from the one rest? It was crazy. Yeah, we just kill this. And check for the chest. Immediate nausea. Should be manageable. I mean, if nothing else, as long as I have hit points, I can keep striding and training, right? And you can still hit.
Our will has prevailed. Experience.
And we are level 5, that sucks. Come on, give me a shield. Oh my god, we got nothing. We got nothing. We got a War's Sword. And we got War's Pants. Yeah, like the thing about hit points is, I mean, you can see if the enemy is hurt to some extent. And I guess once the enemy hit points gets to like real numbers, not like level 1 oozes, which can get like 4 to 90 or whatever, 4 to 20 hit points. Once you get to like 50 to 70, it doesn't really matter that much, right? You just kill whatever is in melee range. But right now, it would not be bad at all. But, oh wait, let's not forget, I always forget the level up, right? I'm so not used to leveling up. Just to check, this should give us +1 attack rating from the stats, right? So we have 24. It should give us +1 from the stats. And next level once again. Yeah, let's go to artifacts 12. That should be enough for the base. And let's go melee. We should get there. You can only get buckler shield. I'm pretty sure you can get round shield there. Or is a round shield from the base chest? Round shield is not a high level drop. I'm pretty sure you can get it. I'm pretty sure you can get a round shield really early. And maybe it's from the enemies. It's possible. But I was like quite positive I have found a round shield in that chest. So we are level 5 and we got... actually we got +2 attack rating. So maybe we even got 1 from the levels, but level 5 should not really give us anything. I think it's every second fighter level you get attack rating. But maybe we got like attack rating just from something else. Whatever. I mean, if you sum senses, dexterity and strength, you get another 10. Whatever that means. No, I don't think that should mean anything, but maybe it does mean anything. Maybe it does mean something. We should actually run outside to see if there is nothing in there. But given that we have not gotten a shield, I think I will risk a little bit. The good thing about fighter is you get the stamina super quickly back, right? So just... Okay, this is actually interesting. This is low level enemies. There is a high level enemy with them, but we can sort of avoid that for a while. So the point is to get them here and try to fight them one by one as long as we can. And given that the high level slimes were in the back, the hope is that this is how it goes, right? I could even like breathe on them once, but nah, the high level slime is coming first. Yeah, that's terrible. We could start the fight like this and see what happens. Yeah, this is like a range enemy, so this is the low level ones. Now they are blocking the high level ones and we can try to stay behind the corner. Hope that they can come. And no high level slime goes over there and shoots me. We will see. We have enough hit points to like get some damage, right? This is still just slimes, come on. This is a low level one. And it sees us, so it will come next level. It or something else. Okay. We got our sword +1. We can get our stamina back. Let's see how it looks like. This is a high level but low hit points one. I will try to like start the fight like this. It did still hit me, but it's okay. I think it was like 50-50 or 55-45. It should come next level. Okay. We have something else. Okay, this is a low level 1, so I'm glad we can get 2 strikes on that for training. Sword, shield and close combat, very nice. Where's the high level 1? Can we strike it?
Cannot be attained. Cannot be attained.
Yeah, we can't. I will try this.
Blocked.
Okay, no attack there. The other one is coming, so that's why I am moving. Okay, it's not coming. Let's get the damage. Let's give it one more turn. The nerfs from Ironman, don't you love it? Yeah, this is, they are a little bit too undecided. We will just quit the combat here. Okay, this is a difference. That's the other one. They might be coming back. No, they are not, so we will let them retreat. The positioning is not great. They are blocking my exit, but we should be able to run past them if we need to. So where are they? Yeah, let's run past them into safety. Or let's try to kill them. Let's try. They have no hit points. Look how small they are. I don't even know what slime these are. Like, I spent no time in the monastery on such a high level. Okay, that was good. You have to be a little bit careful because they hit me with every strike, but the damage seems to be still 1 to 6. Okay, we are running. And the good thing is they are not giving as much experience as noxious slimes. But we might still level up here. Okay, they are retreating now. Okay, no level up. Perfect. Yeah, we have some leeway now. 5,000 or 4,000 experience. Let's spawn some level 8 enemies, right? We can spawn metallic slimes now, which is like a game over. The spiders are probably a game over. Unless we... Look, I can't even heal to full. I can heal like 60% of my hit points when resting. Sadly, Vitality doesn't give any regen. Like, if Vitality gave like a small amount of regen, I would be like, hey, it might not even be the worst stat in the world. But it gives no regen. Got to be careful. We can get some really nasty enemies now. See? That was something. Probably the slime. I didn't check. But what else should... Oh no, it's the bats from the start of the game. This is the set spawn that starts near the king crab. Yeah, this is okay. We can do some training on them. Not much, but some. And we will not level up.
A simple task.
2 at a time, it's okay. The bats are actually great because they do little damage. I will probably train shield on the last one. Look at that, 0 damage, 1 damage. Let's kill this one, please, the bigger one. And now we defend. I will just eat the damage. The bats are the best enemy to train defensive stats as a low level character. I'm not sure what the attack rating is, but they do 1 to 3 damage, right? So they are actually really great for that. I think I can get to 20 hit points and then I kill it. Okay, that was a little bit. I should have got to like 15 hit points. We got our shield. We got our sword. The problem with the bats is you can't run away from them. They are fast. They move greater distance than you when running. So you need some like terrain trick to get rid of them. You can't just run away from them and hope that you manage. So in that sense, training stealth against them is a little bit tricky, or shield or whatever. But if you have a terrain advantage, if you know how to get rid of them, where you can get rid of them, this is definitely doable. I think, I mean, if we kill the level 2 crabs, we just get the experience and nothing out of that, right? Yeah, Legolas, the problem is we have low armor class, right? And this is expert. So if the enemy has like any attack rating at all, it will hit you mostly. Or at least like 50-50. Right? This is no armor class. I mean, if I defend, I get +2. But this is still not enough. For expert, this is not enough, right? The problem on expert is whatever the chance to avoid is in the end, like whatever the chance to not being hit is, once all the calculations are done, if you are on expert, it gets multiplied by 0.7. So even if you have like 100% chance to not get hit, it gets reduced to 70% chance to not get hit. So suddenly you have a 30% chance to get hit. So you need to get to like 140% chance to not get hit to actually not get hit on expert, right? There is always 5% chance, like let's not forget about that. But we can ignore that for this purpose. So if you at the start of the game on a normal difficulty would have like, let's say 70% chance to not get hit, which is actually quite good. Then on expert, this turns to be 50, and on a novice, you are basically unhittable, right? Because on novice is the other way around. It gets multiplied by 1.3, so you get 30% bonus on the result. So I think that the strategy now is to actually not avoid experience. Like, of course, the more training I get, the better. But in the long run, the goal is to get to reflection. And if I have to get to level 11 in the monastery, I will get to level 11 in the monastery. Which seems to be quite impossible with the metallic slimes, but I may be able to get some experience, good experience out of the spiders, who are killable by the breath, who we can outlast if they start paralyzed. You can see I can't find anything. Terrible. I should not even try. This is why I will not get better shoes over there. Right, so like level 11 is a lot in the monastery, but I think it's doable. The problem are, of course, disease rats upstairs, which we cannot afford to fight. I will try my luck. I mean, you never know what senses you need to discover these items, but I think you want to be at 50 senses to even be able to discover anything here. We got our artifact skill +1, that's nice. Okay. And the worst thing is I will not be able to find the Ring of Protection. Which is a huge deal. Like, if you play a solo ninja or like solo bishop and you have your senses, then you can find the Ring of Protection. You get +1 to armor class, and that's a huge deal. That's a huge deal. But as a fighter or whatever with 35 with 35 senses, no chance. So let's see what it is. 5, 5, 5, 5. The way was clear, so we will see if we can fight some and then.
A great conflict awaits.
See where it goes, right? Nice. 15 water resist as a Dracon. Immediate nausea. I'm not afraid of nausea. Poison is worse. So I should be running away a little bit faster. Okay. I will cure the poison, see where it gets us. Okay, this is the. Oh my god, I got 2000 out of it. It's terrible. It's too much experience. Let's kill one more and then we go. Postulant slime. So we have some mythology. We have mythology 1. Yeah. Does Boors sell a shield, a round shield? I mean, I am willing to buy a rapier from Boors. If he could sell a round shield as well, it would be great. Yeah, I will be running at 30 hit points, I guess. I don't mind the misses at all. Misses means weak but some training. Okay, one more hit and I run. I want to hit it. Okay, I'm running. Make sure there is nothing. One of them quit fight. I think they were 4 before. Yeah, this is a little bit more safe if you run in this mode. I think I will switch to that mode. Nah, I don't know how it works. I forgot how it works. What's the plan when things start using magic? High level. Stealthy enemies are of course a problem, right? So we have to be careful about that, but I think we should be fine. Yeah, I'm doing risky moves, but I'm alive. Risky moves are fine. We have not leveled up, but one more slime and we are level 6, right? This is my favorite game. Jimoshi, yeah, this is my favorite game. Pierozi, how are you doing? How are you doing? Thank you a lot. And I see we even got like a bonus hit point from the 79 vitality because we finally got enough levels that for vitality rounded that one hit point up, right? So there is a point of having more than exactly 75 vitality, right? We got plus 1 hit point. So I wouldn't mind killing these slimes. I mean, trying to avoid levels when you have to instantly level up, like, it's futile. Of course, the more training I get, the better, but I also want to make progress. I want to get to Boors, right? Getting to Boors, this is great. So this is free XP. It also means a level up, right? I should start the fight so that not the enemies don't get to move around too much. This might make them run away. But if they do run away, they should not run away for too long. I think one more combat move. Oh, they retreat now. That's okay, doesn't matter. Yeah, they retreated behind the corner, which is okay. It's okay by me. Yeah, they are over here. I think I will just jump on them, honestly. The more I get hit, the more shield I will train, and the less of them I will kill. which means that I will get to... I mean, if I kill one, I get a level up, right? So it doesn't matter. If we kill this one, we will stay. But this might... this is a small one. This will probably have like a 24 hit points, whatever, so I need 3 hits. 4 hits. Actually 12 damage is nice. So that's the level up. Oh yeah, I should level up as well. I always forget to level up, but let's get to safety first. Let's focus on one thing before we click that button, okay? Doesn't count as skipping levels. Also, I like to rest before leveling up. I think this is allowed, right? I think that's allowed. Because before I fight, I will have to level up, okay? So level 6 we can still get noxious fumes, noxious slimes, I mean. We needed 1 hit point, 2 hit points. Yeah, we won them. Once again we will check our stats. So we should get +1 from the strength. And +1 from being a fighter, I guess. So I expect 28 out there. We will see. No, wrong stat. Artifacts. Do we go to 18? Should I start pumping up shield now? I think shield is doing great. I mean, I got 25 from like power training and another 9 just from like staying alive. I think this is okay. Shield will get to 50 and we will be fine. If you find a heater shield, we only need 45 anyways. Let's get artifacts to 18, and I think this is where we will stop. Or maybe 24, but this is where we will stop. And then we can focus on other stuff. But right now, let's do the artifacts. I want to be able to identify like the heavy heals, and that's 18. Alright. Broadsword, I think rapier is... I think I can get both, right? I think rapier is better if you actually want to kill. Broadsword is double the damage of a rapier, right? I guess whatever the game gives us. Does this... No, it's just too hard to identify now. Yeah, I'm still looking for a shield and everything. A helm would be great. Gloves are unlikely, but would be great. Better shoes would be great. But the shield is the biggest thing right now. Yeah, and the fact that we will not be able to find the ring, it sucks so much. But I think you need to have like 50 senses, and I could have put the vitality points into senses to get 50 senses, but is it worth it? Is it really worth it? Did we level up already? Yes, we did. So, and we didn't check our armor, our attack yet. 28, there it is. We got +1 damage from the strength. At least on the minimum range. I'm not sure about the maximum. I mean, so far so good, right? But there was nothing challenging so far, right? Like no bad situation. No enemies that spawned behind us. It was like a single slime. Okay, if you are wondering what I did right there, it was actually 2 slimes, or it's like a new group, and this slime was lagging behind. So the rest of the group is already in the next room. But it was a level 5 slime. That's like what's scaring me. And depending on what the rest is... Oh, okay, it's this low level, high level group. We can definitely deal with this. Yeah, the leader is on the other side, right? This is trying to go to the back of the group so it can start following me. And now the leaders are there. We'll place it at this great escape location. And then we will try to kill them, right? When's our level up? It's too soon. Too soon. 14,000. Nothing can spawn down there, but I didn't check if something is there, and that's always the possibility. But if you do this right, it is enough if you jump down so that the enemies will not be following you. You may not let them retreat inside this room, then anything can happen.
Movement.
So they should be in range now, but the hope is the small ones can skip them. Yeah, this one can skip them, okay, okay. But it doesn't block them. We will see what happens. I mean, Darlock, with like a fighter, max strength, max dexterity, high level, isn't broadsword better than a rapier? Just for the huge pure damage? Because you get double the damage, right? +2 to hit will not give you double chance to hit at all. So maybe broadsword is like way better. I think we can give them one more turn. This is suboptimal. I mean, I guess I will go out and hit them, right? Just let them hit me, that's okay. There is a small one here.
Blocked.
Okay, this one is blocking, so the small ones cannot come. So I will just let them shoot me and try to kill them, right? Like, what can I do? It's okay. The melee ones don't matter. It's just this one blocking. So I will get a lot of damage, so I will train shield more than I will train my sword. But it's okay. I may get a kill. If I don't get a kill, I don't get a kill, that's okay. Like, if you were a lord, you could reset this fight anytime, heal up and come back, right? We want to continue, but not in that position. Okay, that's fine. It's two at once, but okay.
Blocked. Cannot be blocked. Cannot be attained.
Start with this one maybe. Okay, okay. Yeah, this is too far away. This is too far away. I'm not even sure if it's in the room. Yeah, it cannot come. It cannot come. But it's okay. We will need to position ourselves differently, otherwise it can shoot. We don't want that. We don't want to get shot. Oh, it's just a level 5 noxious slime. That explains the experience we get. It's just that it's 2 levels higher, alright? Strange positioning. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, this slime is like really strange. I think I will just give it a turn. Okay, nice. It might even be stuck. I mean, I don't think it's the case, but... We kill the small one? Yeah, look at that. We cannot kill it because it's like... It's really strangely positioned. I guess we will reset. Carefully. Put some shield. I mean, now that I'm level 6, honestly, I wish I was a lord. Honestly, Darlock, I wish I was a lord. I wish I was a lord with 3 priest levels, right? It would be so much easier, but I was like, let's test this fighter strat. I mean, the +2 to hit from a rapier is super good if your chance to hit is really bad. And it's like the case if you are like a low level party just starting the game, right? And then the +2 to hit is huge, especially when the enemies have no hit points, right? Because it doesn't matter if you hit a rat with 1 to 7 or 3 to 11. Who cares? You will still maybe kill it with one hit, and if not, the next character will kill it, right? So you get double the training. So with rapier you get more training because you do hit, which gives you more training, and you do less damage, which means other characters have the opportunity to also get the training, right? So that's why I love rapiers in a full party. But in a situation where it's about survival, then maybe doing double damage is a little bit better than just hitting slightly more often, right? Okay, let's see. I did not expect that, but this is why you don't rest here. This is why you don't rest here. Like over here inside. DFortae always does that. So maybe it's the part of the strategy to just rest here and get killed. But you should not be resting here. Do not do that. This is not a safe place. This will be a lot of training. This is nice. I'm doing too much damage. Well, this is a fight. This is a fight that I will 99% win. 99.9% win, okay? If I had a rapier, I would use a rapier. A lot of small damage hits for the maximum training, right? If this was a fight that's like a very close and I just want to win, then I would use a broadsword. I'm actually not even winning. Okay, here we go. I'm winning after all. I would rather hit it 2 more times for less damage and get a little bit more training out of that, right? Than to kill it ASAP. So if I can, I will buy both weapons or use both weapons and then switch accordingly to the situation to maximize the training. I am getting mythology out of this enemy, which is great. And my shield is getting to 50 by itself, so everything's fine. Yeah, Lord and Priest, it's just that's great for solo. Like Priest is good for solo. You don't get spell damage, but once you like Bless is great. Bless is a great spell. Whenever you are just waiting for enemies to come around the corner during the first turn, if you can just Bless for free, so to say, that's a great stuff. It's also +2 armor class that you can like activate. It costs you a turn, right? It is not for free. In like a solo character, buffs are not for free. Like in a big party, who cares? Who cares? But as a solo character, every buff you put on is a round that you have lost. And yeah, you do want Bless, you do want Guardian Angel, you do want Superman mostly. On the fighter, you don't care about Superman. On the Psionic, I needed Superman on most of the fights, otherwise I would never be able to hit and kill in time. But it is also better if you can cast your own Guardian Angel, because that means you can cast power level 7 and not just power level 5, and you don't need to grind stores. So I think ultimately the strategy is to get the fighter to like a reasonable level, to a reasonable state, and then switch to a priest or a bishop for 3 levels, but that's not gonna happen because my stats sucks, right? If I would want to switch to a priest, I would need to spend 10 levels on piety. And it's probably not worth it. I think if I'm level 6, if I would start putting points into piety now, or after my strength is maxed, I would be like level 20 when I get there. And then playing 3 levels as a priest just to get a Guardian Angel, and the 4th level to switch back, and power train magic just for the Guardian Angel, I don't think I care. I don't think I will not. I don't think I will do that. Like, if you want to do something like that, you have to put the points from Vitality at the start to Piety, of course. And if this character dies, when this character dies, this is definitely an approach I will do. But I think if this character dies, I might directly try a Lord. Maybe even a Lord without priest levels. Because the priest levels only give you like some... Okay, we've got an enemy there. Only give you like a head start to your skill training. And once you get to level... Once you get your spellcasting back, you have like... You already have some spells, right? You don't have to wait to be level 8 to get your spells and train at the same time. You get them pretty much automatically because you get all the spells on level 3. Some experience, right? It's the same group, lower amount of enemies as we do that. How's the level upping going? And I think I take it back with the senses required to find the ring, because I will never get there. I might never get there. Okay, it's 2 5ers and 3 2ers. Okay, we are hoping for the 2s, but first the 5er will come, which is great, because we'll get rid of that, and then we can kill some of the 2s. This will not level us up, but it will put us very close. Yeah, Guardian Angel is a must, but you can get it from potions, right? Oh, they are retreating, that's okay. Oh, and the small ones haven't even joined, so it will stop combat once I kill this one. And with a little bit of luck, the small ones did not teleport to the big one. No, they did not. To the level 5, they did not teleport. Great. It retreated only once, so... makes sense. I don't like standing here, because I want to get shot by the level 6, but... honestly, it's just one level 5. It's only one level 5. So who cares, really, right? Kill this. It might even be worth it to run away from this. Let it despawn and spawn few more level 2s for more training, but this is not how we roll. This is not how we roll this. Kill it! Kill it, destroy it, delete it. You know what? Before I rest, let me just try to get to the cells. I mean, I am allowed to skip King Crab? No, I am not allowed to skip King Crab. Okay, no skipping. Okay, the rule is, I don't know what like DFortae allows or not, what he considers cheating, but I would say I am not allowed to skip set enemies who exist as a roadblock in the game. So I am not allowed to skip Gregor, I am not allowed to skip King Crab, just to get Fortra, okay? I am allowed to do whatever I want with... okay, that was a bad idea. This is spiders. I am allowed to do whatever I want with random spawns, okay? But set enemies that exist as a doorkeeper, that could have been a paralyzed and game over. Those enemies I will not be skipping. So Gregor has to die before I go Fordra. King Crab has to die before I go to the fishies. King Crab honestly will not be a problem. Like, let's be honest here. I would love to fight them, but not in the open. They need to be far away. I mean, these are actually great to train shield. But they also paralyze. I have some water resist, but this is not enough. And even though they deplete their stamina, like, you need to get them in a position when only 1 or 2 can shoot you, and the rest is like blocked by the door and cannot get to you, right? So that you can always run away from them. Miles has to die. Yeah, not necessarily. Okay, let's like not kill. Let's not kill what we don't have to kill. Okay. Also, killing Miles would probably make whole Arnica neutral if I attack him from the dialogue. And if I just attack him, it will make Arnica red, I guess. If I had full hit points on the spiders, I would honestly try them. Like, you really want to try to position yourself, and it's super hard. It's super hard to position yourself in a way that the spiders only come to a certain spot that you want them to come to, and then get stuck in a doorway, and only like a small amount of them can shoot you. I mean, the spiders, if they have to move, they will only move as much as they need to hit you. So you don't have to be that precise, that's true. The question is, would it be worth it to just like... And of course I don't have the stats for it. I will need to sacrifice a lot of vitality. Would it be worth it to like mix fighter and lord levels? And I know DFortae tried it. I think if you want to do lord, you should just stick to lord. You should not put any fighter levels into a lord. The 2 rabbit rats will also have to die, right? I mean, they are moving around. No, they are not moving around. But rabbit rats is not the problem. The problem is if you spawn the rats that have disease and you get diseased. That's a problem. Okay, we will check that there is nothing back behind us, behind our backs. And then we will try to get to the cell. The chances are high that we will get there. The chances are high that there is only 1 or 2 spawns on the way, and if I decide to like move the spawn to a irrelevant position, then like to the right over there, like over there, then I can skip the second spawn. The problem is, of course, you never know, there can be more spawns. So we have to be careful. We know there are enemies that can paralyze us, that can knock us out. And if they... yeah, look at that, right? Look at that. I would love to try them, but not over here. We can get them to the hallway leading to the entrance corridor over there. Then I would say we should try to fight them for a lot of experience, and also for shields. But they might... okay, they are coming.
I sense movement.
The idea is to let them shoot me from as far away as possible. Yeah, they provide a lot of XP. Even if they are level 4, even on level 4 they give a lot of XP. So the idea is they will get stuck in this hallway and only like 3 of them will be able to shoot me. And I will only need to move a little bit to escape. This will train shields. Is it worth it? I mean, if they are on a max range, their chance to hit me isn't like exorbitant. But once I'm paralyzed, it's actually quite high. And I think they have turned around. I think they gave up. We will check this. I mean, I don't necessarily want to fight them. It's just like if I have to, I would like to try. Yeah, we will need to give them some incentive to come. Green Heart, welcome to the stream. Was awesome? You have to play it again. It is awesome. DFortae is happy to skip enemies temporarily, but refuses to attempt to rush to Arnica. Okay. I mean, as a solo, once you are on the Arnica road, I'm not sure you have a choice. Because if you are high level, like you can get like the level 10, level 10 bandits, you can't fight them. You can't find these enemies. So they are going just to the... probably 4 of them, right? We will try 4 of them, okay? Let's see if we are burning this this playthrough or not. We will try to breathe if we can. We killed one! Let's see if we can get more stamina back. 2 more turns for stamina and then we breathe again. Okay, 1 more turn. Oh, only 3 of them are shooting us because they don't fit to the... Oh my god, we killed 3 of them now. This is crazy. So it's only 2 of them now. 2 of them cannot kill us. Even so, we got paralyzed. It's only 2 of them. They do only 1 damage. They have a low chance to hit and they will soon run out of stamina. And if it's 6 of them, they will like cycle through their stamina. But if it's 2 of them, you have a high chance that you get out of this paralyze. They are level 6, so their paralyze can last only 6 turns, but 6 turns is too much. Actually, they are not level 6. They are probably like level 4 on their caster level. So I guess 4 turns at most from the paralyze. Yeah, yeah, back then the games were like, you just bought it from the shelves, right?
Inner balance.
We are not getting any stamina back if we are paralyzed, right? We are just getting, we are getting some stamina back. But we are getting hit and we lose it. Yeah, back then there was like, it was very difficult. I think we got enough shield training. Did we? Let's kill one of them. Yeah, let's kill one of them. That's probably the best thing. We have 41 shield already. This is a relatively slow projectile, so this is somewhat annoying, but it is safe. And we could even do this in a way that we position ourselves near the wall, just like with the slime.
Our wing has experience.
Oh wait, we need to level up. I guess we kill it first. Easy. Easy. Too easy, honestly. I mean, if Sirtec existed nowadays, and like games like Wizardry 8 and Jacked Alliance 2 were like as successful and good as they were back then they would never bankrupt. And this would just not happen. But back then it was very difficult, right? It was very difficult. Let's go, let's go! So where are we? 93 strength. I think it's time to reduce strength and just give the 2 points for something else. The question is... +1 hit point. And we still need 19, which makes no sense. So we can put the 2 points into something else. We can put it into intelligence for faster training, right? We can put it to piety for become a priest later on, but this is not the strategy. Senses or intelligence is the same. For now. Once I get to like 70 senses, then senses is something else. But I don't think I'm not sure I want to get there. Honestly, I'm not sure if I care about vitality that much. But I guess stamina is stamina. Let's get stamina. Yeah, let's go strength. Doesn't piety influence the stamina regen? Or is it only mana? Let's just go with let's just stick to vitality, okay? Let's get it 1 hit point. And in 3 levels we have strength, in 4 levels we have dexterity. And then we put vitality, and then we can think about senses, intelligence, whatever. On the other hand, I think because dexterity and strength get there pretty much at the same time, I think it's okay if I go senses and then once I get there, do vitality senses. What am I realistically talking about? I get 4 more levels, then I'm 11, then I can switch. And then I get like another 10 levels, that's like 30 points. Like the goal is to get senses to a point that when I drink a Superman potion, I get +1 to hit from senses, right? So that would be 70, that would be 35, that would be 45 senses. Yeah, if I get to 45 senses and I drink Superman 5, I get 70 senses. I get +1 to hit in melee for senses. So I guess that's the point, and I think that's like reasonable and not that difficult. So we should be working on that. And vitality can wait once the strength is maxed, or even once the dexterity is maxed. So let's go 18 artifacts and stop that. And the question is, do we want like a secondary weapon? Do we want to switch to a Staff of Death? Do we want a ranged combat? I don't think I care about range. I will grab Bloodlust and then like nothing matters. So either we keep boosting artifacts, which makes sense, sort of. But I guess we can power. I don't think so. I don't think so. Because we want to. Yeah, let's just keep boosting artifacts. That's the 3 DFortae-style boost artifacts that we never use. Oh, Dmitry, how are you doing? So what are we? We are level 7. And for level 11, I think we need like... I mean, casters need 614. I guess fighters that need like 20% less need like 500,000 and a little bit. So we are far away from level 11. And the problem is we are level 7 and we still did not get a single gear upgrade. Why? Because we have not even got past the slimes, really. We didn't even like we didn't even get to the room with the stamina book. Not that we can see it, but we did not even get there, right? But you know what the problem is with like not wanting to skip Arnica Road? It means you have to overlevel so hard that the rest of the game becomes a cakewalk. You get to Arnica, you grab your Bloodlust, and suddenly you can just like power through the game. Nothing will stop you. Bloodlust is of course -6 armor class. So you might want to think twice about that. Maybe I will think twice about that. Maybe Diamond Epi. Maybe I should be increasing speed a little bit so that I get to the second swing a little bit faster, right? I mean, second attack is a given. That will happen. But the second swing is also a small deal. Of course, if you have Bloodlust, it is less of a deal. Yeah, I guess Bloodlust is the weapon. At that point, we will want to be Berserkering anyways. I guess level 11 is like a Bloodlust for sure. Because you will get Reflection. You will like, you will get your big shield, you will get Reflection. And I guess we can live with that. Yeah, there's no chance we find this. We can even equip this. Cutlass of the Damned. We got more bugs. Which was like super easy fight, so I guess we fight them. This is even a better position? Not really. I guess this is a better position. Because they will get stuck in the doorway, right? They have to make sure nothing is coming from the back. They are coming, right? Yeah. I can actually just make them come.
Awaits.
This is 11,000 and some experience, right? So we are not leveling up, we are just at 50. Oh my god. I guess level 8 is coming. And then it will slow down a little bit, I guess. Like, if we get lucky, it's only one spider at a time, which sucks if you want to... You want them to be... I guess like this. This is 2 at a time, right? And instant paralyze. Okay, 3 at a time. And if I breathe, I probably hit like 2 of them. Actually, I should hit all 3 of them. I could reduce this to 2 at a time if I move a little bit back so they have to walk into the door. I might want to do that. If I ever get to that point, of course. But I think I would rather breathe. Yeah, we got unlucky with the paralyze this time. Okay, we can move now. I will move a little bit if I can. I think I would rather get hit by less. Oh, they are still within range. I killed 2 of them. You will not die in final keep? What's the final keep? You mean the final fight? No, I will not die there. How was the race of demons inhabiting final keep called? Ah, you mean the Rapax castle? A Rapax castle is easy. Just need to know your way around the place, which I do. Yeah, it's 2 at a time now, right? One more round, we breathe. Paralyze, okay, no breath. But the Rapak's Castle is not a final keep. By far. After the Rapak's Castle, you get to the Ascension Peak, and from there you get to the Cosmic Forge. And that's where the final boss is. Rapak's Castle is just like a really nasty place for someone who is playing the game for the first time to get through. Okay, -1. I think if you get to like 50 hit points and there are more than 2 spiders, we should think about running away. On the other hand, we started with 90, so... And they should like, after 20 shots or something like that, yeah, they are already getting unconscious, right? The problem is I don't get my regen back. As long as I'm paralyzed. And they can paralyze me, then they can fall unconscious, and before I recover, they come back and shoot me again, right? But this is somewhat annoying. Plus, I think they are desynced because one of them died sooner. One of the Ascension Peak entrances is from the castle, yes. And basically the only one if you have 2 of the artifacts, because then the normal entrance gets blocked, right? Yeah, this is getting annoyed. I don't like my stamina. I think we will reset it when we can. You don't want to die to stupid spiders, right? 2 of them have full stamina. I think we can... Oh, I lost a turn. I think we can... Oh yeah, because they are paralyzed. I think we can keep fighting them. I just want to make sure there is nothing and that I have full stamina. I don't think I need to heal for them. I just want to make sure I got my stamina back, and I will open with a breath, which I can do. They are still unconscious, right? Okay, -1. They are behind the door, and they didn't find a way to come to me. That's why the combat stopped, because the other one is still unconscious. I should position myself in a way that I block a little bit from the shots, honestly. Yeah, I can't do it anymore. But I have my stamina, it's only 2 spiders now. And if I kill them, which I would really like to, I will try to get to the cells. That would be great. If I can get there, if I can kill the crab, if I can open like the roundabout, I'm be managed. Oh my god. If I can open the path, I get options, right? And that's like what I really want the most right now. So I can get to Boors. So is it okay to skip Gregor to get to Boors if I will be killing the Gregor before I leave the monastery? I think that is okay. Or do I have to use the bridge? I mean, I'm sort of fine with using the bridge. And then jumping back to water. Yeah, I don't think I can find anything here. I'm sort of fine with that, but I would rather not use the bridge if I don't have to. Will we get shoes? We will get shoes, right? If nothing else. Oh yeah, we will get shoes. We will not get the ring. I will keep trying like a madman. But I don't think we can get the ring. But this is already an upgrade, right? Especially in the monastery where like a lot of enemies are small. And if small enemies attack you, they have a chance of aiming for feet and legs. So you want to have shoes, right? You have to have shoes and you have to have trousers. They have the highest chance of hitting you there. Yeah, I don't think we have a chance. Like over here, right? This, I'm pretty sure if you have less than 50 senses or less than 45 or maybe only 45, it's not gonna work, and we are at 33 right now. We will get +5 senses from the cloak upstairs, which I think we can use. Okay, the roaches should be like a pushover at this point. Make sure we are not getting interrupted.
It has been locked. Even the enlightened.
We could pick it, but I think breaking it's faster.
It has been locked.
I mean, 20% chance.
It has been locked.
3, alright.
A simple task.
It was funny turn, but okay. 2 at a time, right? I think killing 2 of them and then tanking the last one for a while, unless I am about that. They have loud damage. They have very loud damage. Yeah, we will be tanking this for a while. They do 1 to 4 damage, 1 to 5. Okay. I think I can get to 30 relatively without problems. Yeah. It's like I'm being too safe. Way too safe. Shield 48, which means I'm very close to 50, which does nothing with a round shield, I'm afraid. We can now identify poison because we have 18 artifacts, which is great. Like right now, identifying items means I can sell them for a full price, right? So that's great. The problem with the end game items you can find is I might not be able to identify them. But I think it is okay if I like teach Orc identify item and I recruit him to identify them, right? And that must be okay. That must be okay. We have to ask DFortae if that's okay or not. Actually, we should be getting to a point. Yeah, we have low skill. We have very low skill. That's the problem. Otherwise, I would say we are getting close to second attack. But I think level 8 and a little bit more skill ups are necessary. But at level 8, we should be able to get +1 attack. Our low close combat is sabotaging our efforts there. But if I think at level 8 we should be close to 50 sword, and 50 sword, 50 close combat, a level 8 fighter with max vitality, dexterity should be enough to get you the second attack. If not, we will need to train a little bit, get more skill ups. But we will not have to wait to level 9, I guess. Yeah, we have not trained enough, obviously. We are killing too fast and we are getting too much experience. The King Crab will be an interesting fight. I did not see that. Level 10 slimes. Wait, these are not metallic slimes. These are the... how are they called? I always forget the name. Usually you find them in the swamp, right? And in the mountain wilderness. Not in the monastery. Level 10 is a massacre. Theoretically, I can spawn level 11 enemies, but they have 100 plus hit points. I'm not fighting them, not with this weapon. And this is what I'm talking about, right? Like, if you say, I don't want to skip anything, or just as much as if I want to fight through the Arnica road, not skipping enemies, you either have to get low enemy rolls, which because you are an expert, they'll always spawn with a maximum number. If they are lower level than me, they will be spawning in a maximum group size on expert. Or you get the high level enemies and you get destroyed, right? We even got 2 of them. This is crazy. But the problem with expert is you can get the maximum group of them. You don't have to, but you can get large amount of them, even if they are higher level. I think we need to rest through them. And hope that they move really far away. This is the first enemy we are actively evading with no chance to fight at all. And oh, level 4 bugs. We are definitely fighting those. I just don't like them being so close, but I think we will manage. If we don't manage this, we will not manage anything. I moved as far away as I could. We killed 2 of them, that's great. We could train our... If one of them survives, we will train shield. If none of them survives... Oh, 2 of them survive. We can train shield here. Well, we have no choice, we are paralyzed. Are you training shield when paralyzed? They are level 4, which means they probably are like a level 3 casters, which means the paralyzed should not last longer than 3 levels. I would like to hit them with a sword, honestly. But I need full stamina first. Also, if you come close to them, they paralyze you. They can bite you. Immediately they bite, and the bite... Emerald slimes, thank you. If they bite, they can poison you. Plus the bite does up to 6 damage, not just 1 damage. This does 1 damage. The bite does up to 6, and poison. And this is not what she wants. Yeah, I think breathing is the safest. Ideally, resetting the fight, getting stamina, opening up with the breath. I mean, they already got hit twice by the breath, so it's not like they have hit points. They have stamina, they have hit points, they have none of that. But they are quite close, so they are hitting relatively often. But they will run out of stamina soon. I mean, look at that. One of them is already gone. Paralyzed max 3 turns probably. But they are desynchronized with the unconsciousness. Yeah, now the second one came back. But it's only 2 of them, so this shouldn't be a huge problem. Of course I got paralyzed. Yeah, they are hitting all the time now. Yeah, and now the second one is back. We need to get lucky, not get paralyzed. No paralyzed here, we can run. The other one came back. Okay. Shield 51, okay, we don't need to train anymore. Yeah, we are breathing, we are definitely breathing.
A simple task.
And paralyzed. It's okay, we can... No, don't sleep, what are you doing? Are you crazy?
My inner
Actually, you berserk this. You berserk this. For double training. You get more training if you do double damage. I did 40 damage there. You get more training if they are unconscious. You get more training if you do double damage from berserk. I'm not sure if it stacks. If you get more training if you berserk an unconscious enemy. But you should, like, if you are only hitting to train and you are about to kill the enemy anyways, then berserk can gives you more training. I'm pretty sure I had like a hotkey for that. It's probably G, but I will check in the options. So breath is F, berserk is G, attack is V, okay. It only works if there is an enemy in range. Oh, we level up. Oh, we level up by 30 experience, are you kidding me? We got a sword skill up, that's great. So let's sleep and level up. Let me check the attack rating anyways. You should get +1 from dexterity, +1 from being a fighter. We could get +1 from a weapon skill increase. That's probably what why we got the another +1 last time. I didn't know where it came from. But 31 should be there. Yeah, that was probably weapon skill increase. Yes, it's quite... Oh, not vitality, of course. Dexterity. Yeah, this is not quite enough to get second attack. I think we need more more skill. The 34 is holding us back. This is like, I mean, we get plus 25%, which means another 8, so we are at 42, so we are 8 behind. Sword skill is twice as useful as close combat, which means you need 4 more skills to compensate for that. But we are 2 behind, so we need like 6 sword increase when I level up to 8, I think. Our dexterity is also not 100, so we need a little bit more than that. But we should get there before level 9. And I'm not even sure how exactly the math is. I don't have everything in head. So maybe we are even getting there sooner than I think. Greenheart completed Wizardry 6 with 2 fighters. Are you crazy? When I played that game once. On stream though. Without a map. I'm really proud that I played Wizardry 6 without any map. And it was like a great experience. Just trying to learn the layouts just from running around. Crazy. We managed though, we managed. I mean, I killed the final boss. I didn't like exactly end the game. I don't have like an end save, but I killed the final boss. So I guess that counts. Are we artifacting? I think we are artifacting. So that we don't have to rely on other characters. And I think we are getting to a point where like 24 artifacts should identify a lot of items. And we can get a little bit from the scrolls. Not much. The scrolls aren't great. They only cast power level 3 or something. It's like really weak. But it will get us some items as well. I have not played 7 yet. I will need few years to do that though. So yeah, that's the level up, right? And we got our 31 attack rating. We got another +1 max damage, also half damage. And we are still not at the second attack. So we are getting there. But we are getting there, yeah. 42 close combat. I think if we get like +4 here, +2 here, should be enough to get us there. Maybe a little bit more, but if that's the case, well, it's how it is. So we have to be super careful because the slimes are sneaky. The emerald slimes have stealth, and that's like the biggest problem here. Our senses are non-existent. There was an enemy. We have to be careful about that. What is it? Honestly, that is free experience. Like, let's be honest, that is free experience at this point. But I would like to fight them where the king crab is. After I open all the doors, or at least make them openable. I have more hit points than the king crab. Oh wait, this is locked.
It has been locked.
If I lose the spiders, well, that's it is. That's how it is. But sorry. But if we can get them after the, well, we have to rest after the king crab. So forget about that. We will find another enemies, but the spiders are really great in sense that they are a lot of free experience. So if I want to aim for leveling up, I level up. There it is. You know what? Maybe I should have trained throwing so I can throw bombs. I guess I will do it at some point. Wizardry 7 is bullshit. Ah, that's not bullshit. Why should it be bullshit? We have to run in towards him, right? Because otherwise that doesn't change anything. Go! Bam! He has like 90 hit points, right? He can do double damage. But I think we are doing more damage than him so far. Stamina is of course a problem. He doesn't care as much. I think we are already like a very good at stamina. He might even run out of stamina before he runs out of hit points. You have to be super careful though. This will be a super close fight. I'm already getting stamina penalty. Okay, here we go. Do I ever use guard skill? No. But the earth elementals do it for me sometimes. I mean, guard skill would be great if it wasn't only realistically usable by your characters who are the best at fighting. Let's be honest. Plus, it is only a chance that it will activate. It's not a given. If it was a given, then okay, maybe. But it's only a chance. I don't think we can... Oh, we can identify the sting bomb. That's great. I would like to rest in safety. Define safety. I can breathe on the fishes. I get my first ranged weapon here. The other ones are hidden, so I can't find them. I should try to open the chest, honestly.
A device of some.
This is not a safe place to rest, but I think that might be a safe place to rest. We'll equip this only to be able to check if enemies are attackable within range. If they can see us, right? So I will put 10 there. Okay. I would like to sleep before I open the chest, but I might probably just open the chest. You can be wiped by one enemy exp system is bad. You can soft lock that. Isn't it the same in Wizardry 6? Or is Wizardry 7 like harder?
Take mind of the trap.
Okay, we got in. We got an upgrade. I mean, guys, we got an upgrade. So I guess we are fine. But so far the chests are terrible. Like, chests are always terrible, but this is like the other level of terrible. This is the absolutely other level of terrible, because not only are we not getting like a lot of items that we could sell, we are also not getting any upgrades. It's just like... I wonder if I can rest here and never get attacked. I think I will do the full round. I may breathe on the fishes and then die to them. Nah. I guess I will just jump down for now. We opened the pathway, that's great. We are hoping for 3 potions. Nice. That means a lot of money. That's a lot of money. That means we can buy whatever we want from boss. Could even buy some magic missile scrolls, but I think that part of the game where that is relevant. I guess it's for potions. We can buy as many potions as we can. The fishes are somewhat dangerous. Is it the time to fight the level 2 crabs? I think now, because I am level 8, which means I should be eligible for 2 attacks. I should try to get there, and that means getting skill ups, and that means fighting low level enemies. That means the crabs, the fishes, whatever I can kill, right? With the sword and not with breathing. Yeah, we can't find anything here. Probably the best way is to drag them to the monastery, I guess.
Danger grows here, like...
Because getting surrounded is like the recipe for disaster. They need like 3 hits at least to die. So I will need to be resetting them. If I get them into the monastery, so that means they may... I may have to kill them in the monastery. I may start wandering in the monastery. That's a little bit suboptimal, but I would rather fight them one by one. And I think I can kill them one by one. I think I can probably just like defend in between. Worst case, I still have a lot of potions, right? I mean, I didn't drink any potions. I didn't find a lot of potions. Like, let's be honest. This is the starter chest and the start of the what you get from the start of the game. I have killed a lot of enemies. They didn't drop anything. I think I got like stones once from some slimes. So no potions, no weapons, no armor, nothing. So this is like a quite very poor run. I got the three resurrection powders, so maybe burst will compensate. I don't want to lose them, where are they? But so far the only upgrade is the Skull Cap. And that's quite weak. Wait, we also got the shoes now, but that's a set drop, okay? We don't talk about set drops. Yeah, I think we can start. I will definitely make sure that there is nothing like behind the corner here. Otherwise, I may as well just write my testament. But looks okay. I'd like this so they move to the right a little bit more. Maybe. Only 5 of them. It's 5 level 2s. It's level 10 enemy, right? With the attack rating of a level 2 and damage of a level 2. I will do like this with the hope of them like moving funny. We don't need to fight all 5 of them if we don't have to, right? And one more move. I might need to go forward because they block each other.
Cannot.
Now I can walk again. Their attack rating should be like terrible, but they have high maximum damage. I think they can do up to 12 damage. If we did... Oh, we got close combat, very nice. We did get almost 0 damage. Okay. And we don't need to run if they are coming because they are faster than us. I mean, it might be reasonable to fight these enemies with the fists. It will not train sword, but it will train close combat, right? And I will do way less damage. And I will get a lot of close combat training. Oh, Klaus, how are you doing? Just look at that close combat training. Like, I think, like the way melee training in Wizardry 8 works is like really strange. Every time you hit, you get a certain amount of training attempts. But these training attempts, it's interesting how I'm only doing 1 damage all the time. I mean, it says 6 to 8. This says 6 to 8. I mean, I might be blind. I need like glasses to look behind few meters. But this does say 6 to 8. And I was only doing 1 damage every time. I know hand-to-hand damage on a non-martial characters is really strange. Some enemies take double damage. Very often, if not all the time. And this time I was only doing 1 damage. Is it because I removed the sword in combat? Is there some kind of damage bug that if you remove the weapon in combat, then your hand-to-hand attacks only do 1 damage? This is actually really good if you want to actively train. By the way, look at that. We got close combat skill. Well, we already got that before. We didn't get any close combat skill from the fisting. In the end, we got no training from the fisting. That would be the best, right? But the thing is what I was talking about. If you are training melee, then you get certain amount of training attempts that get distributed among all the relevant skills. So if you are wielding a sword, a dagger together, so dual wielding, then you have sword, you have dagger, you have close combat, you have dual wielding, and you are training 4 skills at once. If you are only wielding a sword and a shield, doesn't matter, then you are only training the sword and close combat, so you get like double the training into those skills in comparison to dual wielding two different arts of weapons. So the theory is, if you are fisting and you don't have a martial arts skill, that you only train close combat doing so. And that means you can train close combat faster than if you would hit sword, especially if you do less damage. I attacked the enemy like 10 times for 1 damage, so theoretically I got like a lot of close combat training. Of course the problem is my stats are terrible, so the chance to increase is low, and the skill already is like non-zero, so maybe I was just unlucky on the rolls, but I would need to check this with like a cheat engine, where Pedro Elm made some codes that allow you to see what rolls are being made. Yeah, we cannot see a thing here. So I will actually check it if it works with like what I just think it does, that with hand-to-hand combat without martial skills you only train close combat, and for that you train it a lot. But the thing is, we got sword up and we got the close combat up. We should still be like below 2 attacks. Yeah, we are, but we should be getting there. Yeah, guarding is, I think it's like 75% or 50% chance to like retake the damage. So it doesn't always work. And I'm not even sure if it works for a ranged. Probably it should, why not? Maybe caused by damage bonus from martial arts, for martial... No. It is completely normal that I do melee with like non-martial arts characters. Like every time I play a solo character, like a solo caster, I always put the weapon in the offhand and I use like the main attack, melee second attack with the weapon. And you can do like a lot of damage with that, and it's never one. And it even does double damage on some enemies. Like on robots, I very often, I'm not sure it always, but I very often get double melee damage. You can see it on the solo psionic run. I was killing with this strategy robots in Arnica with like primary fist, secondary stick. And I was doing double damage to them, 100%. It might have something to do with like the parts you hit. It might have something to do with the armor they have on certain body parts. But you do normal damage, and you can even do double damage with fists. So I have no idea why in this circumstance I was only doing 1 damage, and it probably has to do something with me removing the weapon in combat. It has to do something with that. I know there are some bugs when you are switching weapons in combat. Like there is a bug, and I don't know how it exactly works, so I don't even know how to exactly reproduce it. But there is a way to get the high initiative from one weapon transferred to another weapon in combat, so that another weapon benefits from the high initiative, which means you can get more swings with it easily. And there is like a way to do it, and it's not even that hard, so it's quite consistent, but I don't know how exactly it works. It has to do something with like, you are about to attack with the weapon, but then the enemy comes into melee just in time, so you switch, and then you get to keep the initiative, and then you can like lock your weapons so that it never switches back, and you keep the initiative, right? It has to be something like that. I don't know for sure. If anyone knows, you can write it in the comments of the video. So what I wanted to say is there are bugs connected to weapon switching in combat in Wizardry 8. So I am not completely surprised I was getting 1 damage only. It was just very new to me. I'm pretty sure if I started the fight with like barehanded, I would be doing the normal damage that's listed. And sometimes even double damage. Which I would still love to know how it works. I would really love to know how the double damage works. Why you can do double damage with fists. With like a normal attack. What are we doing? Fishes. If you are trying to get to the fishes. I think I should bring something. Yeah, Klaus, but if there was like a 0 as a multiplier, It would be over here, right? It would be over here. So it must happen. It must happen through some item manipulation during the combat. This multiplication by 0 must occur. And yeah, this is like a good solution because 1 is the minimal damage. Unless you absorb damage. You can absorb, like you can like reduce damage to 0. But if you do an attack versus no damage resistance, 1 is minimum, yeah. I'm pretty sure. I have heard bats. Will I get light sword? Man, this is Iron Man. How am I supposed to know? Level 7 bats. And I'm pretty sure we can fight them. But I'm not sure I want to. This is a little bit scary. This is level 7 enemies. And they are small. They will clump up on me. I think I want to fight the fishes. Oops, sorry. If I get the light sword, then it's game over. The character becomes just too good. It's too much damage. The weapon is crazy. Not only is the highest damage weapon in the game, it is also super high initiative, so getting a second or even third strike is super easy. I mean, at that point you usually will get second strike anyways, but a second swing. But getting the third swing is a little bit tricky, and having a weapon with what, +7 or +6 or +7. One is to hit, one is to initiative. It's a huge boost to getting extra swings. And the damage is higher than Berserkering with Bloodlust, even if you are not a fighter, of course. So Berserkering with a light sword is the damage is like out of the charts, okay? I don't want to fight the bats because bats are faster than me, so I cannot run away from them. I'm not sure if oh, they might have went upstairs. That's why I don't see them. Plus I didn't hear them as well. I think at this point I can also just jump to the water. I should have closed the door behind me. I think I can just jump to the water if they are here because... and that's actually true, I can use the water to reset once I kill the fishes. I don't think I want to be grabbing these, I will just identify them. I can just jump to the water to reset any fight. I would love to breathe on the fishes first. There they are. Breathe, let them run away, and then jump in. This might even kill some. Okay, 12 damage on one. I will fight them at the waterfall. There I can always jump down. It's the same logic as up here, right? I mean, I cannot reset ranged enemies with... I mean, I can actually reset the ranged enemies with the water because I can hide behind a pillar, right? Or maybe even like right here below the coast, so below the cliff, so they cannot see me. So they will run away automatically. Aether I find in the corner, but then I cannot really reset. So I will just fight like this. Should be okay. Okay, there they are. If I get lucky, it's... Oh, no, it's fishes. What are you thinking? It's fishes. It's always 4 at a time. They have high attack rating, it makes them very dangerous. But so far 1 to 6 damage as well, that's acceptable. We will do some training once they are dead. I should have like done it before. So what have I done? I have removed the sling, I have removed the stones, and I have switched the sword. And then we start fisting. 1 damage. And I want to know if I'm training. So I have still 45 combat. I want to know if I am training at all. Maybe I am not training because I am doing like 0 damage, right? Maybe that's why I am not training at all. But we will see. Because this should be training close combat like massively. It should be like 4 attempts to close combat every time I hit. Okay, this is getting sketchy. Let's switch to a sword. Okay. I got 0 close combat training, so if I switch the weapons like this, I do not train close combat. Like, there is no chance so much hitting would do me 0 close combat training. And I have not checked my sword skill. Maybe, no, I got only +1. I got +1 to sword. That might have been from the hits. This is really strange. I have to test it if I start a fight with a fist without like bugging the damage, just like doing some damage, if I do get close combat training or not. Because this is really strange behavior. This is really strange behavior. Let me actually not use the sling for now. I will be training that, testing that. Wizardry 8 science, right? .51 sword should 45 close combat should not be enough for the second attack. I think the math is if I had 100 dexterity and I was level 8, I am, and I had 50 sword, 50 close combat, I would get the second attack. But one thing is I don't have 100 dexterity, so I need to compensate it with the skill. And I don't have 50 close combat, so I have to compensate it with the sword skill. So, and I'm not exactly sure how the weighting is. But right now I'm not even compensating my close combat. So I need to get enough skill to compensate close combat, and then I need a few to compensate the 9 missing point of dexterity. So maybe I will get it on level 9. If I get to level 9, I will get there automatically, just because level up also gives you points. I will get more dexterity, I will get level, I will get skills, so I will get there, right? But for a solo character, yeah, this is because we are fighting such high level enemies, right? We are high level, but we have terrible skill. We have like skill comparable to the speedrunning fighters who do not attack anything at all. Okay, let's continue. If we get lucky, we will find the spiders again in like a better position. But I'm also a little bit afraid of the bats. Bats are too dangerous. I mean, I could expend some potions on them. Honestly, we should look for enemies. I mean, the main goal is to level up, right? I mean, getting bursts is great, but if there are some spiders, we can easily kill. Or we can even get like a level 4 enemy, right? Or is it level 5? We are level 8. We should be able to get level 4 enemies. Just making sure there is nothing. So some level 5 noxious slimes with level 2 companions. It's yeah, that was my bad. I didn't see them. It's 4 of them. If they are melee, I'm fighting, but in the opening. Looks like they are melee. Because they are going behind throne range. I have 0 knowledge about these high level enemies in the monastery. Like, where else do you find metallic slimes, slithering slimes? I just don't find them. They do not spawn on the Arnica road, right? walking. They will be running away anyways.
I sense movement.
They should be running away next turn, but they are closer. We might be able to get some hits on one of them, and then we can rest it down here, right? We checked that there is no one there. We came through there. With a little bit of luck, they will immediately finish combat. But they did see us, so they will keep running, I guess. I'm not sure. I forgot how 100. Yeah, they did see us, so they need 2 more turns without seeing us. Stop combat. Or I guess it was 1 more turn. Oh wait, they are still there! How are they still there? Okay, doesn't matter, doesn't matter. I think we can walk there, but I would rather run. I want to be 100% sure. On the other hand, they are out of range, so they will not get second turn. Doesn't matter. Go like this. How did they like... Did they like retreat and then retreat to the other side? Yeah, this should be one at a time. This will move just a little bit. And we see the maximum hit points, that's great. 8 damage, so this is an upgrade. And now Sia, of course. That's okay. I just want to attack it as much as I can. They should not be turning me unconscious. And once this gets like tricky, I will run away. You can run away even if you like get to skip a turn through Nausea, which I am doing right now.
My body is injured, but my mind...
Yeah, I'm not training much if I am nauseated, but a little bit of training is also training. I will do 1 more turn. It's actually too tricky, Sean. Yeah. This is a little bit too tricky. And we hope they are returning like backwards and not to reopen. So this is like an enemy, you can't even kill one of them. And the problem is, I have 0 gear. I didn't find a round shield. I wasn't able to discover the ring of protection. Oh yeah, charging now. And that's the problem. I'm already level 8 and I have 0 gear upgrades. And this is like why you are either holding back levels or you play with a full party in this game, because you will not really get any gear upgrades
My inner balance has returned.
until Arnica. You need to get to a city or Umpani base camp. I mean, I think I will even prefer going to Umpani base camp, because there is no set enemy on the way, and I can run through the Umpani through the Northern Wilderness without even seeing an enemy, really, except for the first group. And I don't mind running past them, so I can run to the Umpani base camp, and I can get like a lot of upgrades there for free. I can get an enchanted broadsword, which I can identify with I think 24 artifacts. If not, just waste a scroll. I will get better armor from the RPCs, which I will just recruit to dump them back. Which is allowed, it's allowed. And that means more armor. I may even get like a heater shield there, I think you can buy it. So like Umpani base camp I think is better than Arnica as a starter. Because in Arnica you can get also a lot of upgrades, but for the Bloodlust you need to like fight and everything. It should not be a problem at this point, honestly. I'm very high level. But I think going to Umpani base camp first, getting more experience there, getting more items there. Armor scrolls, right? Missile shield scrolls, not sure about them. About armor scroll for sure. The enchanted broadsword, the armor from the boys, heater shield if I get lucky. That's a huge deal. Because in Arnica, the problem with Arnica is if you get there on high level, you can get high level spawns.
Something stirs.
Yeah, metallic slimes, that's a no-go. A no-go. It's a range knockout. And like going to Arnica, getting like level 17 berserkers, or the guys with extended range at paralyze. I think Umpani base game is better. You can sort of control the enemies there. You can use your allies if you really want to kill something. It was two rounds of resting. Okay, we got crabs. Because we are level 8, this will be no low level crabs. I think venom crabs we could try to fight, but this will probably be like the hard shells. Now this is venoms. This is venoms only. I think we can fight them for XP. But I will check that there is nothing in the monastery first. You need to be able to run away from them. If there are slimes in the hallway, we are dead. The venom crabs have a very, very effective poison. And they also are very... Oh my god. Oh my god, have you seen that? Invisible slime. Yeah, we are getting sandwiched. That must have been an emerald. It was huge. Honestly, I could have fought it. But emerald slime can also knock you out. No, you don't want to do that. We will try like a half full rest. I don't want to despawn the crabs, right? Before I do... Yeah. Before I do anything, I have to make sure the crabs exist, because the goal of this all to fight the crabs in the hallway. The noxious, the emerald slime gets sort of. I mean, you see the light it produces only if you see the slime itself, right? It's not like you can see the light, but the slime is invisible. Okay, I think we can fight the crabs. Where are they? Tell me they despawned. No, there they are. I want them to come like from over here, but they are in front of me. I think my wife is back, so I will do the crabs and then we are having a break. We haven't even seen boars. Yeah, those instant level ups and no skips. I mean, who comes with rules like that? It's like this is a suicide. And yeah, at this point I would love to be like level 3 priest, level 5 lord. That would be huge. Give me a second. Okay, so we have a permit to finish these enemies. I'm not sure I want to fight them one by one, so I think we want to run and then breathe. I think we want to breathe twice. But I want to hit like at least 6 of them. Okay, 5 is okay. We killed some of them. Yeah, they are too dangerous. We are breathing. We are breathing. We are breathing and running. I think breathing and running is the best way here. Unless there's like one of them. If there is one of them left, the one behind the door, then we can talk about that. Yeah, we will reset. We will reset. I know that like once I thought I will destroy them because they have no hit points. And then the fight turned out to be lethal because they do huge damage. They poison you. And they are hard to hit. I mean, they say they are level 4, but honestly, they are only level 4 with their hit points. They more than compensated with their other stats. There is a chance they are retreating towards me. I have to count with that. And the problem is if you breathe twice, you sort of have no stamina for the melee, right? So I would not mind like fighting one or two of them in melee. But I have to make sure I do that with full stamina. So I will breathe once more. That could kill two of them. And then I can fight with the third one. Yeah, they are, this is somewhat unlucky here. But they did see me, they will come to this huge corridor. Okay.
A simple task.
Yeah, one more breath and melee, and no fisting. Oh, I'm only hitting two of them. Yeah, I have to breathe again. I don't have to, I can melee. And this is the full... Yeah, it's only one at a time, we are fine. Tragedy! As long as no poison, I'm happy. And now it doesn't matter. Now he can poison me. Okay, it's dead. We got sword and close combat, really good, really good, really good. And we even got an item. Where is it? We are rich. We are so rich. Well, that's great, that's great. We didn't get much experience, right? Because it's Venom Crabs. They don't give much experience. But we are moving. And we still don't have 2 attacks because our skills are still too low. But we got an increase, that's huge. That's huge. And man, I so wish I had like a better shield. Like, just getting a buckler, a round shield will give me +2 armor class. If I will be lucky enough to get a Hydra, I will get +3 armor class. But, yeah, I wish too much. And we need to improve this somehow. I don't think Bourse sells anything I can put into these slots. Yeah, it's like it's the ring that I cannot find because my senses are too low. Yeah. Okay, anyways. We are alive on our very first character, Fighter OP. We didn't achieve much, but we did open the door through the King Crab, and we can do the roundabout, which is great. We can go to Bourse anytime we want, A2 through the bridge, or we have to clear with DFortae if it's okay to temporarily skip Gregor to get to Bourse without activating the bridge, which I think should be fine. Should be fine, but we will see. And next time, I guess we keep on grinding, right? Because this is a tragedy. This is a tragedy of a character. Level 8 with no skills. Level 8 with no skills, no equipment. I mean, this is the worst thing. We could have had a broadsword. We could have had a round shield. We could have had a leather cap. Or maybe even a steel cap, right? We could have had like leather pants for +5 armor class here. We could have had all of that, but we found nothing. We found nothing. Okay, so for now, thanks for coming. Thanks for watching.